Hey everyone, I'm trying to get a little weekend work done here at Starbucks, so I apologize for the background noise on this. I just wanted to make a comment or two about the connection steps for the timeline assignments. I just finished scoring all of those, and I wanted to kind of point out, I think most of us got this, but just to re-emphasize the difference between making a connection between events and drawing comparisons. Be sure that you go deeper than just comparing two different events or two different people, but instead find events and figures and places that actually had a direct connection to one another, like the one impacted the other. So for example, you could have made the connection between the Coronado expedition and the Tigwe War, because the Tigwe War was, of course, part of the Coronado expedition. It was really the biggest kind of piece where the expedition fell apart, and so many violent outrages were committed against Pueblo people at that time. So, again, those are two things that directly relate to each other. You can find ways to do connections for events that indirectly relate. They don't have to be that connected to each other, as the example that I just gave. But again, the point here is to do more than just draw comparisons. Don't just compare two events or two different people. Also remember that if there isn't a really good point of comparison that someone else has posted on the timeline, it's better to compare your post to an event that hasn't been posted on the timeline, if that makes sense. So it's okay, again, if your point of comparison isn't on the timeline already, you can just add it as that comparative step. I keep saying comparison, I mean connection. I'm going to confuse you all. It's a connection step, so that point of connection, if it isn't on the timeline already, it's okay to just add it there. I hope that makes sense. It's not more confusing than, I hope I haven't muddied the waters, I guess. I hope that I've added some clarity here. And again, you're all doing well. Remember that the point of the timeline, both steps, is to emphasize historical significance and talk about how the event and the connection, or guess I should say your topic and your connection, influenced the overall course of New Mexico history. So again, I hope that's helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to continuing to read through your tweets for Unit 3 and working on the discussion board there.